Hi, I'm Dr. M. Kamakshaya, freelance software evangelist, full stack developer, and also an academic of data science and analytics. I'm creating a series of webcasts on writing programs using Visual Basic Applications. In short, we call it as VBA. In my previous video, I've shown you how to create arithmetic mean using subroutine. In this video, I'm going to show you how to write the function using the same logic, but in a different way. In my while writing the subroutine, I have shown you how to use the for statement using an iterator called I. It is actually an iterable. Now the same logic we are going to use using a range variable, because functions are meant for processing data inside a sheet and the values are written to this cell. Unlike in subroutines we can output the results to a message box or kind of things. In functions, what happens whenever you execute a function, the results will be written to the same cell where the functions are executed. Now I'm going to write, whenever you wanted to write the function, you just have to make use of the statement called function, and now you are free to choose a name for your function. Since I already used arithmetic mean, this time I'm going to use a different name for arith, something like arithmean. Now there will be an input for this function. That input is going to be range. Okay, now your Excel should be able to. Now what I do, I am just going to define another variable called C as range, and this C is going to help me to iterate the range for every cell. Now I need a length of the range as in the form of n. So for that, what I do is I make use of the worksheet function. Now n is equal to worksheet function dot count. I just count the range. This orange is the range which I have. Since I define this element n, which is going to be the variable, I need to declare this. I need to define this variable in the as one of the important objects in the program. Dim n as integer, because I am very sure that this n is going to be the integer, because the size of the range obviously cannot be a decimal value. Now our logic is going to work. Going to start. For each, I'm going to use, this time our for loop is going to be a bit different compared to the way we used it in previous program. For each C in range, this is what I wanted to show you, and then sum is equal to sum plus C value, that each cell has a value. Now I'm telling VBA to use that value to sum up the make the sum, and we need to close this for loop using next C, something like this, because this is not I, this is C. So instead of using next I, we should use next C. Now as a matter of confidence, like I don't know whether this I'm really through the logic or not. So what I do, I return this sum and see if my logic is going on or not. So to return this value to functions, we need to use the name of the function. Unlike in other programming languages like R, Python, Java, we use return. Here, returning the value, we use the name of the function. Arithmetic C, and then it is going to be the sum. Now go back, see if you have this function. Yes, I have the function. Now the input is going to be the range. Yes, we are getting the sum. Now the final pending activity is to divide this sum with n, and what is this n? We had computed this n using worksheet function called count. So now our logic is fulfilled. We are dividing the sum with the number of elements in that range, and the final value is going to be mean. Now go back to delete this. Now come use your function arithmean and the elements. Now so this is going to be the arithmetic mean. Obviously in this series the arithmetic is going to be the central value 3. So this way we can write the functions, and in my earlier video I've shown you how to write the subroutine to develop the logic for the arithmetic mean. Okay, this is all for this video, and thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for the new content, and please press subscribe button if you had liked my video. Thank you.